To answer the question, why the bare feet? That always comes up. I know I've explained this many times, but there's new people coming. There's a lot of reasons to it. I'll tell you, one of the main reasons for me is the importance of remaining grounded. I believe there has been a concerted effort from the adversary, that old devil and Satan, to weaken us, not only spiritually and physically. Now, not to get into the realm of crazy here, but what is the best insulator from electricity? It's rubber, right? A rubber insulator, or glass even. What separates you from grounding to the earth? Are you not an chemical electrical creature? And when you cut that separation from the earth to yourself through rubber-soled shoes, I don't know that we fully understand what the consequences of that are. In addition to that, I have suffered with back pain. I'm tall. I'm 6'4", and tall guys always suffer from, because of the leverage, you suffer from back pain. I have spent thousands of dollars on chiropractors, constantly fixing my hips that get out of alignment. And not one chiropractor of all of the ones that I hired came to the conclusion, or came to this conclusion that I have, and it was from working on a stacked heel, a high heel, logging boot. I've spent my entire life in logging boots or cowboy boots or Danskos because I have a height inferiority complex, and I like going out, because if I put these on, I'm 6'6", and that's very cool, right? And you get attention when you're 6'6", and YouTubers love attention. So anyway, the reason that my hips are out of alignment is because that unnatural position, not being on my feet flat-footed like God intended us to be. It weakens your feet. It closes up your toes, especially cowboy boots. It deforms your feet. There's a lot of things that are really negative to your health. And so getting barefoot as much as possible, grounding yourself, getting your feet tougher, getting your toes opened up and your feet growing in the natural shape that they were supposed to grow, the benefits are incredible. So I'm not going to say that I don't wear stacked heel boots. Like if I'm cutting firewood, doing firefighting, logging, of course I'm going to wear those sorts of boots. But when I can, in the summertime or spring when it's not too cold, I'm always going to be barefoot, whether it be in my shop or outside. And if I'm not, I try to spend as much time as I can in a barefoot shoe. This is a Polish shoe. It's the best shoe I ever had. It is, they're made in Poland by Magic Feet, I believe. This is the Alaskan. And this is what I wear in the wintertime, because I think it's unhealthy to go barefoot on cold, damp ground. I don't think that's good for you. So you got to be reasonable about this sort of thing. But that's why I go barefoot. And for all of the people that say or make comments about, well, what about the slivers? Well, keep your floor clean. Yeah, you may step on a sliver, so what? What's the big deal? Or people say, well, you're going to drop something on your foot. Well, PROhO has cat-like reflexes. I'm not dropping things on my feet. I'm careful and I'm deliberate. And when you go barefoot in your shop or outside, you will work differently. You'll be very intentional the way you move and the way you walk, because your feet are vulnerable. And it forces you to slow down and to pay attention to what you're doing instead of just stumbling around, kicking and slopping around in a pair of dumpy boots. And I'll tell you, it seems to me the health benefits that are going to be gained by getting grounded to the earth and staying connected and strengthening your feet far offset that off chance that you may drop something on your foot. I'm just saying. So you got to look at it. Just because you've always done something a certain way doesn't mean that that's right. When people see someone doing something different or trying to explore new ideas, many of them don't have the ability to think other than the way they've always thought. And I'm not here to say that I've got everything figured out, but I am, and I always have been, open to new ideas. And the wise man is a person that will be open to things that maybe he doesn't understand and has the ability to change when you've been going down the wrong path. So don't criticize someone for doing something that you don't understand just because they're not like you or they don't do what you do. Maybe learn from it, and maybe you could benefit from it as well. May God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you all on the next video.